right, I am recording. We are doing X and Y intercepts today. There are two ways that you're going to have to do an X and a Y intercept, but you're always going to list it as a point. So, first thing first, I need someone to pick on. I need two people to pick on, and I will give them prizes as well. Everybody draw this on your paper. Some basic graphs. One, Brianna, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Starting with number 7. All right, so you ready for me? All right, we're gonna do, next person is number 13. We're gonna do x-intercepts on this one, and y-intercepts on this one. All right, x-intercepts. By the way, I'm gonna call this day 1. We're going to do a day 2 on Monday. All right, Thomas. How comfortable are you with graphing? Great. All right, Thomas, I know that I haven't put a scale here, so you can make up your own scale if you want to. I want you to tell me what you think this point is. There's not a correct answer. I mean, there's a little bit of correct answer, but kind of not. 2, 0. That sounds perfect. So this is about where 2, 0 is. Everybody draw it in?
Is it 2, 0?
Sure. The only thing I was looking for is I wanted to make sure he said 0 for y and a positive number for x, if you're wondering. He could have said 2,000,000 and I would have taken it. But now he's got a scale. So now we know that this distance is about 2, so now you're stuck on that scale. Okay, so if that one was 2, what's this one then? 8?
6.
Let's see, here's 2, maybe 6 or 7. I'll take 8. All right, 8, 0. Okay, Thomas, how about this one? -1, 0. And this one? -8, 0. All right, do you guys see how these all could be x-intercepts? I could like draw like a funky line that goes like this, and then these are all the x-intercepts there are. By the way, this is a very possible equation. This is something called a polynomial. I could even write an equation for this pretty easy, although I don't know how high and how low the maxes and mins, the bumps would go. But these are all x-intercepts. So tell me, Thomas, what is in common between every x-intercept?
It's always on the X line.
It is always on the x line, and what about the numbers? Because when I say an x-intercept, I want it to be a point. So what about the point is always the same, Thomas?
The Y is always 0.
The y is always 0. I'm going to write here, always. It is always 0 on an x-intercept. The y is always 0, and then there's like a number over here. Great job, Thomas. Go get a prize. I've got some I'm Owner signs. I've got some bugs. I've got mystery stickers, and I've also got fortune cards. All right, who's my 13? All right, you ready to do it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Thomas, why don't you wait a minute? We'll do it in a second. 0, -1. It's going to take a little bit, Thomas, so go have a seat and we'll come back to it. 0, -1. Beautiful. How about this one way down here? 0, -7. And this one? 0, 2, and how about this one? 0, 5. I love all of this. If I wanted to draw, this would not be a function,
It's Justin.
because you actually can't have a function that goes back on itself when it's going up and down. But we could have a relation that looks like this. These are all y-intercepts. What should I write over here, Megan?
There's always a 0 as the first number.
There's always a 0 for a y-intercept as the first number. And the second number's whatever the number is. Great job, Megan. Grab a prize. All right. Now, I'm going to do an example with you really quick. And then you're going to do an example with your partner for a prize, if you want to win a prize with your partner. Thomas's partner and Megan's partner, you guys can also be included if you want to be, okay? All right, so here we go. Half of your assignment is going to be, half of your assignment's going to be looking at graphs and just writing down the x and the y-intercepts as points. And then the other half we're going to do on Monday. So I'm going to pull up a picture.
You singing okay? I said okay. Why would I be saying oh Canada? I live in the U.S.
Okay.
In the wrong Canadian yesterday.
You are allowed to talk about Canada if you live in the U.S., you know.
I know.
Why would I ever speak Canada's name?
Oh, Canada is just so boring.
Give me a minute. You are giving me a minute. You are turning into my child. Stop.
Which one?
Xander.
Wait, I can speak.
Oh, I said, give me a minute, and he started counting. I hate when my son does that. I hate it so much.
With the graph.
All right, here we go. So, I'm going to teach you how to do this, and you're going to write down example 1 in your notebook.
Okay.
Write down x-intercept and y-intercept. So you're going to write down x, intercept the word, x-intercept, and then we're going to make a point. And then you're going to write down y-intercept the word. I can write them over here if you want.
Yes, please.
I assume that face was about spelling.
Not spelling, I just don't think you said X, you're doing X intercept and then you're writing some X intercept. Yeah.
So we're going to find out the x-intercept and the y-intercept. You a cat getting in a fight? So my cats sound like when they're mad at each other. That's the cutest thing ever. I used to raise kittens with my family, and every time we had a litter of kittens, there'd always be that first few times you feed them, like not with their mom, but like food and milk and kitty food, and then they get really protective of it, you know. So it'll be like a little kitten lying in the entire dish, going as it's like eating, but also growling at other cats, or it's like cutest thing in the world.
Two of my cats were in my room last night, and within 5 minutes, one of them was just yelling at me to let him out, and I'm like, I'm not letting you out right now.
Classic. All right, here we go. Where is the x-intercept?
The x-axis.
The x-axis. So everybody look up. The x-axis is right here. Okay? The x-intercept is where it crosses. You ready? You good? Okay. So the x-intercept where it crosses is right here. And we're going to write that as a point. So what is that point?
3.
3, 0. You may not write just 3. Every time you write an x-intercept, it is a point. You have to write both things, okay? And an x-intercept is 0 goes on y, and a y-intercept is 0 goes on x. How about the y-intercept?
6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
0,
0, 6. Do not write 6, 0.